Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing. You can follow my personal social media at Adriana_sports. Enjoy.
Rigo Jimenez here with for Fino Boxing here with undefeated welterweight contender Jaron Ennis. Just being here in Atlanta, Tank Davis against Mario Barros. Man, how does it feel just to be here in ATL?
It felt great to be, in this atmosphere, and hopefully, I have my turn being a pay-per-view superstar sometime next year. So it's a great environment to be around, and I can't wait for it to be my turn.
Every time you step up, obviously, every time you fight on Showtime, man, it's unexpected more than anything. Knocking out the competition, making a big noise at 147. How far away do you see yourself from being, a champion at that weight class? Obviously, belts are pretty much, in hands, with just a few fighters. But how far away do you see yourself from that?
I feel like I'm only about 1 or 2 fights away from a world title fight. If it was up to me right now, I would fight for a world title right now. But you gotta wait your turn. You gotta be patient, and patience is the key. So. Patience and timing and everything, so you gotta be patient and wait your turn. And I know once I get my shot, I'm gonna take over the whole welterweight division. I'm gonna grab every belt, and then I'm gonna do it the next way at 154, and then do it at 160. So that's my goal. I want to be a 3-time undisputed weight division champion. I want to be the first person to do that. I don't think nobody did that yet. So
yeah, I mean that's crazy. Undisputed 147, 154, 160. I mean those are big goals. Obviously big shoes to fill. Obviously 147 stacked with talent. But every time you fight, you said I'm ready, for a world title fight. But the champions, for some reason, they don't mention your name. What do you think of that?
I feel like they don't mention my name because I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I do everything great. I fight orthodox, southpaw. I have speed, I have power, I have defense. Fight on the inside, I can buy whatever you want. I got it, and I guess guys don't want to prepare for that, or I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to wait until I get a belt or something like that. But they better get me now, because I'm only going to continue to develop and get better, smarter, sharper, and stronger.
Obviously, Pacquiao, Spence unifying 3 of the 4 belts. I mean, obviously, I'm sure if the opportunity presents itself, you will want to get that winner between those two.
Most definitely, I would love the winner of Pacquiao and Spence, and may the best man win. Hopefully, I can get that winner. But if not, you know what I'm saying, any one of those top 5 guys or any of those other champions, I'll take those guys too. So bring them on. Let's go.
I mean, Terence Crawford, obviously 3-division world champion, does work with ESPN in top rank. He might be, a free agent down the line. But is that a fight that you would like to see again, yourself against Terence Crawford?
Most definitely. Terence Crawford, Earl Spence, Pacquiao, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, all those top guys. If I can get those top 5 names on my resume and beat them all and do it in a high fashion, I feel like that's a legacy. A legacy resume right there for me, and those top 5 guys, all great fighters, and if I beat all 5 of those guys and do it in a high fashion, there's nothing nobody can say to me. I can go ahead and move to 54 and go do my thing at 54. So that's my goal, is to at least fight all the champions.
I mean, fight fans definitely, every time you mention any one of those names, they'll definitely want to see you boots against any of those guys. Another name, obviously, that especially being, you two pretty young, undefeated knockout artists, is you and Virgil Ortiz. Have you thought about maybe down the line, that could be a big fight between you two?
Like I said before, I don't care. It's whenever. I'm ready now. So it's up to those guys, I'm ready now, and if they want that, all they got to do is call. They know where I'm at.
Do you see yourself, obviously, first becoming a champion, then becoming pound for pound, but, how far away do you see yourself from being considered pound for pound weight class, because even now you have Inoue, you have Lomachenko still considered pound for pound. How far do you see yourself that you belong in that top 10?
I mean, I feel like I'm there now, but, at the end of the day, pound for pound list is about opinion. So maybe a year or 2, so we'll see. I feel like next year will be the start of me cracking the pound for pound list.
Now the majority of the fight fans in the media consider Canelo being the pound for pound. Will you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, you gotta give it to Canelo, because Canelo, he been going up and down weight classes and collecting belts. So and he has great skills. It's not like he doesn't have any skills. I feel like pound for pound it should be skills and who like unifying and collecting belts and stuff like that, and cash cow. He the cash cow in boxing right now, so you got to give it to Canelo.
Obviously, he's about 6, 7 years older than you, but, growing up, obviously, I don't know if you looked up to Canelo, maybe mimic something, because he's not your typical Mexican fighter. He could box, he could brawl, he could pretty much do, well-rounded fighter. Anything you could take away from Canelo and apply it to your game?
Nah, not really. My brother actually went in camp. Derek Poole Ennis was in camp with Canelo when Canelo was getting ready for Shane Mosley, and he helped Canelo get ready for Shane Mosley. And Canelo a great fighter. Who don't like watching Canelo? He an exciting fighter.
I mean, obviously you mentioned moving up to 154, 160. You think down the line, a possibility between you two, maybe, to catch weight at 164 and a half or 168 if you decide to go up to super middleweight?
I definitely think I can go to super middleweight, but I feel like I'll be comfortable at 54 and 60 first. Get those two out the way first, and then move on up to 68. But I feel like I'll be comfortable at 68 too, because I spar a lot of big guys when I'm in camp. I can't spar guys that's like 147 or 50 or 154 and stuff like that. I got to spar guys like 60 and up for when I'm in camp.
I know Canelo's used to sometimes fighting heavyweights, especially during sparring sessions. Have you ever gone that high? Fought a heavy?
Yeah. My dad has a few heavyweight fighters, and I've been actually one of them helped me. Probably I'm gonna say about like 3 camps ago. He helped me in camp, and I sparred him probably for like about a month straight. Cause I couldn't get any work, and I had to and he had a fight coming up. We both had fights coming up, so I just had to work with him. So I was like, why not?
And your power carry up to that weight class?
Yes, yes. Ask my dad. He right there. Yeah.
Now, obviously, fight fans want to see you back in action. You've been staying busy more than anything on Showtime, but when can fight fans expect to see you back on TV?
You should expect to see me back on TV maybe September. We looking for a date in September, and hopefully it's a big date and and a big name. Not sure yet. We're just waiting right now, trying to see.
I mean, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman don't have an opponent.
Neither do I. we can make it happen. We asked for Keith Thurman, and we don't know what's going on. So, but I think Keith Thurman gonna fight Sean Porter too. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a waiting game with me. Like I said before, I'm ready now. I've been ready. There's nothing I can do but just continue to keep winning and keep getting better, and smarter and sharper. And that's it.
Yeah. Do you feel you're getting avoided by the the 147s, the champions, the current champions more than anything?
I mean, no, the more everybody say it, I feel like they starting to avoid me. But yeah, I mean that's not bothering me. Like I said before, the fights that I am taking, or the fighters that are taking my fights, the fights with me, it's just me working on things, better myself to get to that next level and stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure you'll be going to be tuning in August 21st, Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence. How do you see that fight playing out between, the Filipino legend and unified champion at 147?
That's a great fight, 50-50 fight for me. Because you can't count out Pacquiao, even though he's older. But then you got Errol Spence. He came out that car accident. He didn't look bad his last fight when he fought Danny. I feel like he was a little off, but I feel like he's gonna be better this fight with Pacquiao and may the best man win.
So you see that as a 50-50. Do you see it going the distance by any chance?
Yeah, it's definitely going different distance. Yeah.
All right, Boots. Well, thank you so much for the time. We can't wait to see you back in September, and wish you best of luck.
Appreciate you for having me.